technical questions. We shot this on a GH2, which gives a lot better quality, and it's light, so you can just move it around quite easily. And also we shot it with a Sennheiser ME66 attached to a Tascam 05 sound recorder. We used 2 lights, one a fill light and one directional. Every scene had a gel on it. For one scene, which is this one now, for that one scene we used a 1.8 lens with a much shallow depth of field. Right. The gels we used for the sewer were amber, but then when I colour corrected it, it changed it to like a greenish. I felt like the greenish, orangey greenish, gave it more atmosphere, more horror maybe, horror. And with the lab, it was all turquoise, because I think turquoise gives a sci-fi, like those lights there. I put gels on them as well, just give it a bit of sci-fi look. And we also had a smoke machine. While filming, I didn't really expect the amount of damages that happened, but there was quite a lot of damage. A bit of the door fell off. Light fell and hit Peter and exploded. Also the clapperboard, somebody threw this on the floor and broke it. Also both of the guns broke, which had backup for bulbs. Everything had backup for the smoke machine. Wire broke in 2 places, and we had to use a wire off a PC. So the tip for that is always have a backup, and have a backup for the backup. Oh yeah, my tripod broke as well, so I had to buy a new tripod. Oh yeah, the sound cable broke as well. The bulb broke for the sewer. So my motto is, if anything can go wrong, it will go wrong. It's not a negative thought. It's one where you just have to prepare for it. So always have a backup. I think the one clip which I like the most from all of the film is the one where Alan looks up and his eyes go yellow and there's 2 bugs crawling up. This was a tricky scene because not many people have bugs, so I had to phone round. Lucky enough, there was a person that trained bugs in Ainsdale, so she brought around a few, and Alan had to swallow them, and they were okay about it. I said that I'd give them a bit of money, but they were okay, and they went up, and they were really good. They went up there, and we had to cut a bit of Alan's head just to get them out. Alan wasn't really keen on that. He wasn't too happy. That wasn't in the contract, but I gave him some pizza and chips and a nice coffee. He was okay. You can go through the storyboard, cross off all the numbers that you've shot, but the most important thing is that when you're filming and you're going through, before you might do test shots, and you might go, that test shot is shit. So like this shot here, originally it was Alan, a big wide shot, and it just I didn't like it, so I drew it to have it much bigger after doing the test shot. But with a storyboard, there's a few good things having a storyboard. One is, before you even shoot, you can go through it and draw like green, which is the CGI you need to use. So you might go, oh, I've only got 1 or 2 CGI scenes, but it turns out that if you start drawing lines on each one, for each CGI scene, you might go, whoa, I've got like half of it is CGI, which would take a long time to do. And then also I use like an orange or yellow, just like where I want the light to be. So on that book scene, I wanted the light to be on one side of the face, and just in notes, important notes, and scenes. I drawn like a red line there because I thought, well, I can do that on my own. I don't need everybody, so I can do these ones on my own. Okay, this is the lab. These monitors, VHS player painted, some like whatever you call it, like a thermometer, just a box, motherboard. Were all donated by Rick Broadbent. Just an old keyboard, and these things here, Tupperware boxes. This is a turkey tray to cook turkey in. These are just from Pound Shop. Then you got this stuff, which is quite good stuff. It's only 80p for about 3 meters. 80p from a hardware shop, and it's just pipe that you put around, copper pipe. You have to keep it warm in winter. These are off eBay. They're about £7 each. Painted all the walls. The original were white, but because white isn't good to light, it bounces the light back. So if you're trying to shoot a dark scene, it's quite hard to make it dark if you have white walls. So painting them grey, and then I just used a darker grey to have these like raindrops because the lab's meant to be underground. Then this is the scene where Alan is sitting here and he's dying and like that. To change the floor, I bought these from the Pound Shop. So they're just like carpet. So to give the illusion that it's a lab. Well, we've come to an end of the making of and behind the scenes. So thanks for everybody who participated and who let me borrow items and who gave me items. Without you guys, this wouldn't have happened. And that's it. So thanks for watching, and I'll stay in tune.